Malvi Fat Swansea, Season 8, Matchday 14. Here's your video roundup. I haven't done one of these in a long time, so you're going to have to be patient with me because, well, there's bound to be some mistakes happening, but I really do think that we need to commemorate this season with exactly how epic it's been. None of this is scripted. None of this is going to be scripted. I'm going straight exactly from how proud I am of how this season has gone. And honestly, the whole environment tonight was electric. We had visitors from HQs down, who were just reveling in the experience that you guys have given. It's not me. It's no one else. It's you. And the amount that they were saying, how much they appreciate the feedback you were giving, and how much love that there was. Honestly, guys, it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. But you're not listening to this to hear what I've got to say. You're listening to this to see what tonight was all about. So let's go for this. Now, as you know, these are slides that you get every single week, so you can see exactly what the weekly team bonuses are, the scoring hat tricks, the own goals, and of course the milestones and how they work out. Obviously, these slides will be given to you as well, so you can read through if you really want there, but you can see realistically that the more players lose weight, the more goals you earn. The hat tricks then are every 3 weeks, but don't have to be consecutive. The own goals are, of course, if you go over your season starting weight, and the milestone bonuses are 3 goals for every milestone percentage multiple of 5 that you get. And of course, you can only have 2 milestones per season. A lot more detail than that in it, but at least then you can see there, and the website for you to see more of the rules that you need are on the screen right now. So tonight, bonkers night, absolutely bonkers night. And then as you can see, the tracker bonus goal from the Red Hot Chili Pokers, Gastric Bandits having the biggest team loss for Goyer, team attendance bonus goal there for the Red Hot Chili Pokers, and the season percentage leader on my records at this moment in time. Things could obviously change, but at this moment in time, Jay Reese, you are holding the mantle for season 14 there. Absolutely tremendous. Over the copper, of course, best tracker bonus goal went to Real Lettuce. Team loss bonus goal went to the Snacking Pumpkins. The team attendance bonus goals went to BMI Munchin and the Massive Course. And of course, the season percentage leader is our very own Scott Jones. Absolutely tremendous season there, guys. Attendance tonight, 77.6%, which is brilliant. Coaches' goals then, I managed to dish out 62 coaches' goals tonight, which is, I got to be honest with you, I'm more than proud to give out. Honestly, the more the merrier. Scales goals, of course, 26, and the pitch goals was a behemoth 70 pitch goals, which were witnessed by our tremendous crowds and, of course, our very, very appreciative referees, Mr. Ken Wright and Mr. Chris Honey Jones. Moving on, and you can see then with the team loss, there's a lot of teams there who have broken even, but then we can just identify the ones who have lost weight there. As Gastric Bandits at 4.9 kilos, Hungry Hippos at 2.7. We also had the Snacking Pumpkins at 5.5 kilos, L'Argentina at 4 kilos, BMI Munchin at 0.4 kilo, and of course 5.1 for Massive Course there. The weekly club loss was minus 19 kilos. Now, I think we all know what was going on here. Now, a lot of tactical gains in preparation for next season. People probably already started their week break in preparation for next week as well. And, well, it is what it is. But considering that we've had Christmas, we've had lots and lots of different occasions going on, Six Nations as well, considering that we've lost 128.3 kilos as a club in 14 weeks is enormous, guys. Massive. I couldn't be prouder. Goyer's amazing losers then. Dan Stewart at 3.7 kilos, with Scott May coming straight in then with 1.7 kilos, Liam Owen at 1.6, and Lee McFenton then at 1.1 kilos, leading Goyer in their amazing losers. for this night, of course. And Copper's amazing losers: Phil Richards, 2.4 kilos; Carl Williams, 2.2; Matthew Thomas, 2 kilos; and Tim Harris then is 1.9 kilo loss. Amazing, guys. Couldn't be prouder. And honestly, the commitment that you guys have shown throughout the season is nothing to be sniffed at. Massive shout out to these two fine gentlemen as well for their milestones tonight, of course. Phil Richards with his 5% there, absolutely bouncing. He knew he had it. As soon as he stepped on the scales, he said, I've done it, I've done it. And he couldn't be prouder. The smile on his face is exactly what you see on screen right now. He was bouncing. And it goes exactly the same for our very own Morgan Lambert as well. He's had one hell of a season. Fair play. Hitting his 10% as well in this season, as well as his 5%, and knew he done it. He stepped on, he saw, he conquered. He's in the 10% club, and nobody can take that away from you, mate. Congratulations, guys. Very much so a deserved achievement for the two of you. Hat-trick heroes, I won't read through them, but we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26 of you achieving hat-tricks tonight, which is tremendous. Highest we've had in about 4, maybe 5 weeks as it goes. But of course, that there shows the dedication. End of the season, lots of people taking their foot off the gas a little bit, ready for that little break they're going to have with next week being in mind. And of course, what they've done, they have just carried on going. Amazing. Absolutely amazing, guys. Couldn't be prouder. In fact, I've got a massive smile on my face just saying exactly what I've been saying right now about the fact that these hat tricks are coming in on the last day of the season. Some dedication there, guys. And here are the results. So I won't go through every single result in detail there, but you can see then Gastron Bandit overall beating Fulham 22-4. All Fats then doing against Red Hot Chili Pokers 19-5 to the Red Hot Chili Pokers. Very close game between Navy Blue Seals and Club Tropicana Drinks FC there at 9 goals to 8 to Navy Blue Seals. And of course Van der Sarni's against Hungry Hippos with 20 goals to 9 to Van der Sarni's. Over the copper then, of course, we've got the massive course head-to-head against Be My Munchin there with 18 goals to 12 to Massive Course. 25-8 to Snacking Pumpkins against Borussia Mönchengladbach. 10 goals to 7 to Borussia Donuts against Real Madrid. And of course, L'Argentina against Real Letis came out at 11-9 to Real Letis. Again, you can see the goals are just there. It was amazing, and it's fantastic to see how many bonus goals I can give out tonight, especially with the challenge this week was to be promoting our club and sharing the love and spreading the word about exactly what we do. It's been very profitable, guys, in all honesty with you. We've had lots of people inquiring, lots of people joining, and loads of people in preparation to join the ranks of these 16 absolutely amazing teams. So, Season 9 has got a lot to look forward to. And this is what we want to see. We've got the overall league tables right in front of us here. And what we've got, of course, we've got two new champions, of course. We've got the Red Hot Chili Pokers for Goyer, and we've got Snacking Pumpkins for Copper coming out right on top there. Red Hot Chili Pokers winning with 26 points and having, of course, a two-game lead there in a way, with, of course, we having 2 points for every game that you win. 26 points, 22 points is the closest one with the Gastric Bandits. And of course, over in Copper, it was to the wire. Before tonight, we had 3 teams at 18 points there. Could have gone any way. There was roughly around 10 points-ish between it, and it could have gone to any one of you. And it turned out to fall at this point. So a joint 20 points on the top of the league there with Snacking Pumpkins and Massive Corks. With the Snacking Pumpkins coming pipping ahead there with their goal difference at 65 goal difference there to Massive Corks 49. Amazing. Of course, the Scales League looks a little different. So, of course, we've got the Scales League coming through there. You can see the differences. I'll go back there, of course, for you to see. We've got that there. And of course, the Scales League goes on. I love technology when it decides to work. There we are. That's fantastic. So the Scales League, of course, Gastric Bandit won against won the Goyer League there. 20 points, goal difference then separating them and Red Hot Chili Pokers, with Van der Sarni's coming close third there, of course. And of course, over in Copper, Massive Corks in at 22 points, Snacking Pumpkins at 19, Real Madrid at 17 points there. So massive congratulations to the Gastric Bandits and the Massive Corks for winning the Scales League. And next week, we'll see plenty of celebrations and recognition regarding both of the leagues that we are celebrating there. Teams of the week, and these are, of course, to go with our amazing losers, and of course, our milestone winners, of course, will be the people who will have precedent then if they need borrows for the first game of next season. Danny Nicholas, Scott May, Dan Stewart, Chris Walters, Leon Kizik, Liam Owen, Joe Spiteri, and of course Craig Bowles for Goyer. Our team of the week there looks amazing team. I don't even know what I'm going to say there. I'm too excited for it, to be honest with you. But imagine that on a pitch. That's bonkers. Up against, of course, Dan Williams, Richard Morgan, Carl Williams, Phil Richards, Tim Harris, Scott Jones, Matthew Thomas, and Morgan Lambert for Copper, which is mental, to say the least there. Imagine that on a pitch. Maybe an idea, actually. We could look at possibly doing something like that next season, getting the most of the teams of the week together and getting them as representatives for their leagues. Of course, we have got the Rumble. The Rumble has come to an end, guys, and it's not only one undisputed champion, we've actually got 15 of them, which is bonkers there, of course. 15 undisputed champions who've come in to set the standard. They've all come in, they've all lost weight on their attendances. The only reason, if they have got any reason for not being attending, is because of commitments of work or family, of course, and they've informed us previously of that. But when they return, they're losing. And of course, you can see that realistically, if I'm looking at the data here, maybe one session, maybe two sessions that they've come away from, but then realistically they've returned with a massive loss at the end of it. And of course, here are our characters who have done the business. They have lost on a weekly, which is amazing, guys. So we've got Kyle Lewis, Martin Davis, Chris Walters, Jack Knight, Mark Lockwood, Mike Thomas, Jay Reese Gedrick, Joel Di Cataldo, Morgan Lambert, Aaron Harris, Sam Penfold, Ryan Hawkins, Darryl Cox, and of course Corey Davis, smashing it. Our undisputed champions, guys. It's lush to see, and we'll be celebrating them next week, of course. Speaking of next week, we have the awards night. So the awards night, for anyone who hasn't attended, this takes place at Pure Football instead of our normal footballing. It's a good time and it's a good chance for us all to come together, celebrate, have a night off. We won't wait on that night. We will come together and we will celebrate you guys, the ones who you voted for, the ones who are representing the teams. And I've done it a tiny bit different this year, or this season, I should say. So this time, instead of looking at just doing just votes, I have made sure through our allocated means of making sure that every single team has representation in celebration. Each team, through the certificates and through the awards, will have at least 4 winners. And that is definite there. So then we've got the team of the week for the scales, we've got team of the week for the pitch, we've got the captain's well-being award, we've got the captain's pitch award, we've also then got every single award that you voted for. We've got the assistant coaches awards coming out of it, we've got the golden boot, the amazing losers, we've got we've got the perfect seasoners awards coming through, we've got the clubman award, we've got the biggest supporters award. All these that have been voted and have been nominated will be celebrated on that night. I've done my maths, guys, and there will be 163 certificates being distributed on that night, which is mental. It's the most we've ever produced and issued out to our members. But this is where we are right now, guys. This is what we've got. Is just an amazing environment of individuals who create the biggest and the best club in Man v Fat's whole roster. In the whole, on every single club the Man v Fat have got, we're the largest. And from the feedback that I've seen tonight, I think we're the best. It's been an absolute pleasure running this video roundup. I've not done one for so long and I've missed it. Definitely something I'll be considering bringing back for next season. You've been absolutely lush, guys. You've made me an extremely proud coach. Have an amazing week, and I'll see you next Tuesday for our awards night, 8 p.m. Don't be late.